Warning, this video is useless if your country has a PB website. You may close the video if that's the case for you. Also, this video is based on my experience, so I won't include every single way because there's a chance that I don't know a specific website. There are chapters, just click the part that you want to watch it. Turn on your subtitles in case I didn't record as well as I thought it would be. Hey guys, welcome back to Zackross channel. Today is not about Gundam lore or Gunpla review. Let's talk about where do I get these Gunpla. If you're living in Australia, you know the fact that we are always abandoned by Bandai. We are always late for 3 to 6 months when it comes to new release. We cannot access PB website, and most of the stores here doesn't sell PB too. Assuming that you and I have the same situation, where do I get these PB or just regular releases? I have the answers for you. I've been on YouTube for nearly 4 years. In my early days, I only do Gunpla reviews. Some people do want to ask, how do I get these PBs? I can't even find it in my country. First of all, many of my PBs are from Hong Kong when I was enjoying a nice vacation. But you can't just fly over there and get everything back. Flight tickets are pricey. So this casual guide is focused on online solutions for people that have a difficult time finding the Gunpla that you want. We need to understand a couple things. Right now, scalpers are basically everywhere. So when we're looking for places that used to have the cheapest price, it doesn't work like that anymore. Before you're buying the Gunpla that you're looking for, you need to consider a couple things. The yen price converted to your currency, the pricing gap between countries, and the open pricing in the market. If you know these 3 things before your purchase, it will make your life way easier. Don't say that you don't know how to. The research is under 5 minutes. Right now, I'm in Australia, so I will start the list for the Australians. In Australia, you have a lot of places to go because I'm nice enough. Let me divide the stores into 2 categories. Selling PB or not selling PB. Starting from the selling PB website, just get it out of the way ASAP. We have Mighty Ape. They sell mostly regular releases. Sometimes when you're lucky enough, they will have PB listed on the website. The rarest one that I saw before is the XGZ Strike Freedom Deluxe version, but the PB listing is really dependent on your luck, so you can try your luck, but definitely not the best website for PB. For their regular release, their prices are acceptable and one of the lowest, but the negative side is that most of their stock is in the warehouse instead of ready to be shipped. Little Robot is the next choice on this list. This store is awesome and I've been their customer for a long time. I think I started to buy my Gunpla here since I was in grade 9. Their choices and pricing are fair and acceptable. They also have one of the fastest pre-orders in Australia. As you all know, Australia is abandoned as always, but Little Robot's pre-order is usually a month to 2 months late compared to the PB website privileged countries. Their P-Bandai has a lot of choices and most of them are very good, but even a good store like them has a little problem. Their products are mostly written as sold out or out of stock, but they rarely take down the listings, which makes the whole shopping experience confusing. You never know the product will be restocked or not, and it's an endless waiting if you're trying to hunt for a specific Gunpla. To summarize this store, a good place to get P-Bandai and regular releases, but you really need to be fast and follow their pages to see the updates. Coming up next in the list is Gundam Express Australia. This is an online store that have a lot of stuff. If you're just buying tools, action bases, regular release model kits, their pricing and options are pretty complete. They do sell P-Bandai and accept pre-orders, but the price of the pre-orders and P-Bandai is unacceptable for me. It's so expensive to the point that you can just buy it elsewhere for cheaper. Cut to the point, buying regular releases are fine, just don't buy P-Bandai here. The Cabra Hobby Center is a decent choice again. This store has a collaboration with me once, back when I made the RG Crossbone X1 review, but today is a fair store review, so I will be honest. Fortunately enough, they impressed me when it comes to pricing. It's fair, and when we looked at the general pricing, it's just $5 to $20 gap, which is understandable as they actually have a physical shop that they need to pay rent. Their options are quite rare in Australia too, as they have more stuff other than just regular release and premium items. They sell weird kits, they sell tools and paints, they sell racing conversions, and they sell detail parts too. So for either casual or advanced builders, you have both choices in this store. A good pick to buy your Gunpla again. Anime Town is one of the smallest stores online that you can find. The list Looks like a lot, but again, just like Little Robot, they rarely remove the Gunpla that is no longer back ordering. So you just have a few to pick. With less than 20 P-Bandai that is open for purchasing, some of them are overpriced, some of them are perfect pricing. Summary in short, do your price match and comparison. That's all I have for the P-Bandai stores. Let's move on to the non-PB stores. The first one is Frontline Hobbies. A lot of choices and generally just good. They also have free shipping over $150 and you can reach that when the Christmas sale is there. The price is fair. I can't really pick a problem. They have excellent customer service in my opinion. They once sent me a wrong Gunpla and replied very quick. The exchange is fast and on time. It's just an amazing store to get regular Gunplas. Don't really have problems. Metro Hobbies is one of my favorite options to go shopping. Their prices are just fair, and sometimes when the robot Damashi have trouble to sell, the sale is just making me want to go bankrupt. Until this day, I'm still drowning in regrets that I missed the Audi Jim Quell sale. Metro Hobbies is one of those stores that is just straightforward and don't really have problems. Especially there are a lot of sales on robot Damashi. However, one of the imperfect parts is that a lot of their stuff is pre-order, which means it's waiting game. If you don't mind that, this store is very good too. Hobby Co is a long-standing store in Sydney. Decent pricing and I can't pick problems for a regular store. The advantage of this store is that sometimes if you're lucky enough, you will see them selling Bandai event limited Gunplas, which is quite hard to get in Australia, and Hobby Co is probably the easiest way for you to get it. Also, Hobby Co always have sales in the robot Damashi section. I definitely did not buy a robot Damashi GP01 full bar near there, but if you're looking for some regular release and a steal, this is a good place to do a bit of camping. Hobby One and Hobby Rama must be mentioned together just because they are both from Brisbane. Hobby One is a place where Gunpla and paints are always not enough and just mostly out of stock, but it's a good place for car, fighters and tank models. Those three models are very enough. Hobby Rama is another store that has more other things than Gunpla. Gunpla is not always enough in the store, but if you're looking for something outside of Gunpla or you want tools and paints, Hobby Rama is the most complete in Brisbane. Now, the Australia list is finished, so let's move on to the international options. I don't really want to recommend secondhand platforms like eBay, Amazon, Carousel, Etsy, and Gumtree. Sure, with a bit of searching and time, you'll find a seller that actually have sensible prices, but most of the time, it's very obvious that some seller just yelling that I am a scalper. However, there's a place where I hunt and got a lot of steals. You all should really start looking for local trading marketplace groups on Facebook. Of course, you need to identify that they are real and not scammers. After those concerns are off your chest, the steal deal on the Facebook marketplace is just amazing. A couple examples from myself are MG MP-type Hakushiki Kai. I got it for $110 while eBay is all starting from $170. The MG Dorsalus Rigdon, mine is $85 while the internet is mostly from $120 to $180. XGAC Aesculapius is another great steal. Got it for $95 while most of them are $120 to $180. You get the point, it's a lot of steal deal, but always remember, check the seller before you buy it. One of the international stores is my sponsor, Sugo Toys, but I'm not putting an ad for this video. Why Sugo Toys is good? Well, they do price match. They have secure shipping, insurance, and you have a few shipping options to pick too. Not only those guarantees, they have a lot of Gunpla and other figures too. A great place to shop and definitely recommended. Mandalake is a direct purchasing from Japan, so you can pick your Gunpla or action figures from the website. For Australia, even when I pay the postage with the product, it's still cheaper than what I can find in Australia. That's just sad. Mandalake is a very good choice as it has some of the rare items that you don't often see, or they just simply don't reprint anymore. The shipping and extra fees will be shown clearly. It often has an estimation when you're buying the product, so you can calculate the total fees ahead before the actual quote. The whole service and communication are great, but when you use Mandalake, you really need to be fast. Mandalake is a platform that local Japanese people will walk into the shop and buy your item, then ship it to you from the warehouse. Why do you need to be fast and hope for the best? Because Mandalake is mainly for outside of Japan purchases, which means if there's a Japanese local walk-in, before the buyer that is supposed to pick up your order. The store will sell it to the walk-in locals first, as they are priority. My biggest pain is when a random local beat me and took the MG fee to a soul buster. Sometimes it happens, you just hope for the best. But if you don't mind a bit of gambling or you're just simply lucky, it is a great website to purchase your Gunplas. HLJ is a famous website that I don't need to explain. They have regular Gunplas and other model kits too. Just remember to combine your shipping together as it saves way more money. That's pretty much it. HLJ is just too famous. Buyee is the only website on this entire video that I never recommend ever again. Buyee will be my dark history a blot on my YouTube life forever. I can't believe this company sponsored me before and I actually introduced them. I deleted both videos as I just don't want to spread the wrong message anymore. Yes, we all make mistakes. I did when I took the sponsorship. Buyee has one of the vaguest charges that I ever experienced. The price and the bidding is all nice until when it's about to be settled. Buyee will make you pay shady charges whenever you make a move. The fees along with the international charges is 1/4 or half of the item's price. Furthermore, the shipping is very expensive. You don't have a lot of choices. By the time when the fees, item's price, and shipping is all calculated together, it's not so different when I compare the total with Australia's price. They are literally the same or even more pricey. If you need P-Bandai, just go to Mandalake or Japan Figure. I just mentioned Japan Figure is a recent website that I found very helpful and with a lot of rare items. They don't have extra fees, which is an excellent feature. I mainly use this website for robot damashi or metal bill hunting, as they have some old robot damashi that you just can't find it. The prices are very different by different stores. Make sure you check your Gunpla's prices as the website may have different listings. When we're talking about shipping, this website is definitely helping you to save money, as you can choose e-packet, DHL or FedEx. I choose e-packet most of the time as I'm not in a rush to make videos. Also, you can track the item when you download the shop app. It's quite amazing the tracking comes with a cheap price. I love using this website and maybe you should try it too. Lastly, the cheapest way to buy Gunpla is just by third parties. I'm not kidding. I know some people can't support third parties out of different reasons, but during the recent years, they grew so fast and some of their models actually crushed Bandai in my opinion. So yeah, is a personal opinion there. If you guys somehow are interested in third parties, Gundam Central and AliExpress will be the best place for you. They both have low price and cheap shipping. Some AliExpress deal have free postage too. That's pretty much the whole list of websites and stores that I can think of. I definitely missed a lot of websites. I'm very welcome for people to leave other suggestions in the comments too. Maybe I'll shop in those new recommended websites too. If you find this video helped you a little bit, drop a like, subscribe and hit the bell next to it. It's very close to 20k and let's do this. Join my Discord. All links are in the description. Please check them out and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.